Sometimes it's not the people we know who change our lives. It's the strangers who show up when we least expect it. This story isn't about fame, money, or grand gestures. It's about a woman named Anita, a city bus driver whose small act of kindness saved a man's life, though she didn't know it until years later. Anita had been driving Bus 46 for nearly 10 years. Same route, same streets, same faces, day in and day out. She joked that her steering wheel knew her secrets better than anyone else. Every morning, she'd stop at 5th and Willow, where a man named Calvin waited. He was quiet. Mid-50s, suit a little worn, shoes shine like it mattered. He always sat in the same seat right behind her. Some days, he'd nod and say morning. Other days, nothing at all. But Anita noticed everything. The sadness behind his polite smile, the way he'd stare out the window like he was trying to remember something he'd lost. One winter morning, it was pouring rain, the kind of rain that soaks you in seconds. Calvin got on the bus looking worse than usual. Eyes red, clothes damp, no umbrella. Anita handed him a cup of coffee from her thermos and said, "Looks like the world's testing your patience today." He chuckled a little, the first real laugh she'd heard from him. He said, "Feels like it's been testing me for years." Then he went quiet. Something told Anita not to push, so she just said, "Well, you made it through yesterday. That's something." He nodded. "Yeah, I guess it is." For the next few months, Calvin became a little lighter. He started greeting Anita with more energy, sometimes even brought her a donut. They never talked much, but their morning hellos became a ritual. Then one day, he wasn't there, or the next, or the one after that. Weeks passed, and Anita couldn't shake the feeling something was wrong. She asked around. Nobody knew him outside that bus. He'd been just another quiet man in the city. A year later, Anita came to work to find a small envelope taped to her steering wheel. It had no return address, just her name, to the lady on Bus 46. Inside was a letter. It read, "You don't know me well, but your kindness saved my life. That day it rained, I was on my way to end things. I'd lost my job, my family barely spoke to me, and I felt invisible. But when you handed me that coffee, you looked at me like I still mattered. It stopped me in my tracks. I got help. I'm still here because you saw me when no one else did." At the bottom, it was signed by Calvin. Anita sat there in her empty bus for a long time, tears streaming down her face. She'd never thought of herself as anyone special. She just tried to be kind, even on hard days. But that letter reminded her, the smallest gestures can echo louder than we'll ever hear. A smile, a warm word, a cup of coffee. You never know who needs it most. That day, Anita made a promise to herself to keep driving that bus with her heart wide open, to keep noticing the unnoticed. Because sometimes the greatest heroes are the ones who never realize they're saving lives, one quiet kindness at a time. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to share it. You never know who might need this reminder today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that inspire kindness, hope, and real connection. Thank you for watching.